Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. We got some quick updates to cover and some really big updates to cover. Usually I like to start with frontline stuff and get to the stuff after it, but we have some important stuff. I've said the word stuff like 5 times. Germany is going to start exporting Leopard 2 tanks to Ukraine and allow other countries to do the same.
How to pronounce the name of this animal?
One of my teachers who was formerly in the military corrected me when I said leopard and he said it was leopard, so I'm just going to trust him. So Germany has authorized other countries to send those and are going to send them themselves. This is massive because this will already give Ukraine well over 100 tanks from different countries. I know Finland, Poland, Spain, Germany, the Netherlands, and some other one. Let me look it up. Hang on one second. Norway, possibly Czechia, Sweden, and Greece, along with Slovakia and Portugal, also in the maybe category. And most of those are going to donate a whole company of tanks to Ukraine, which is 14. Busting out Desmos, I'm too lazy. So that's 84 guaranteed if they only send 14, and a lot will send more than 14. And a few may send less, but unconfirmed, if every country sends some, they could get up to 154 minimum. Then the UK is sending 14 Challenger 2s, and the US has just announced that they're going to send between 30 and 50 Abrams to Ukraine. So at absolute minimum, Ukraine is going to be getting 128 tanks and at maximum 218. This is already massive because I'm sure there's also other deals going on which aren't publicly disclosed. This is a lot of arrows. This looks cool. And these are going to be a game changer. I mean, with just minimum 128, that's already going to change things, but it's likely going to be somewhere in the high end in between those two numbers. So that's big already. Now let's get into the front changes. I have to erase all the, you know what? No, I don't have to. So Russia's Grand Zaporizhia offensive has been so successful that they actually lost 2 positions, one that they already held and one that they captured. Ukraine was able to turn what the fuck? Ukraine was able to turn Belarus back into a gray zone, and they managed to take over Novopokrovka, which allows them to secure their positions in Belarus. I think it's funny that Russia was they claimed that they had taken over all of this land right here, and now they've just lost ground. But yeah, that's all that's going on right here. And because of the big failure of this, Russia has been probing pretty much everywhere else along the front near Huliapole. And one of the main areas that they're doing this is Vuhledar. They've captured a lot of the gray zones by the city, except taking Vuhledar is way harder than it sounds, because there's this hill right here. This hill is the key. Basically, they put a ton of snipers on top of it, and then they dug trenches, and the snipers basically cover the trenches. This is why Russia hasn't been able to advance east in the fields towards Vuhledar to attempt to encircle it, and it's going to make storming the city much harder, because there's also really tall buildings inside of Vuhledar that they can strike the Russians from. Overall, I'm not expecting Vuhledar to fall. I don't think it will, and if it does, this line is convenient for Ukraine to fall back to, and it's not going to really affect anything. So other than that, there's not really a whole ton. Russia moved a little closer to Paraskovivka. They still haven't crossed the Bakhmutovka River yet. Wait. They still haven't crossed the Bakhmutovka River yet. And overall, the situation here is sort of... Oh, they did capture Klishchivka. However, the Ukrainians are still holding the fortified hill. There are some claims that Russia's already in these, like, hills right here by Ivanivske. That's not true. So yeah, that's mainly all we got. There's no real new developments there. And there's no really new developments anywhere else. So yeah, a bit of a quick video today, but it's an important video because Ukraine has just been promised basically a ton of stuff that they're going to need to prepare a next offensive. Alright, see you guys later. Really quick, if you are one of my channel members, you now have access to the album that I just put out. That's also why this video was so late. So anyway, thank you to Gene Helfrich, Stig Grun, Butleresque, David Appel, Delo Mathatas, Phil Martin, Evie Fong, Robert Jenkins, Richard Quadri, Focus Pocus 100, Gaz B, Javette Witter, Russell Whiskey, Stephen Benz, Evan Shin, Mr. Walkman, Rye Jones, Chaspex, Smile Daydream, and a special thanks to my 3rd tier members, Ashley C137, Joel Raindow, Maxim Zavrashinsky, Joel Raindow, did I say that twice? Joe Sauer, PG, Jane Dungu, Mike Q, JG Bashlow, Matthew Barnes, and Jacob Munch. See you guys later.